why I read these descriptions so dramatically. Like, calm down. It's just moisturizer. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I'm doing pretty well myself. Today we are going to be looking at this month's Macy's beauty box, and I'm decently okay-ish, a little bit excited, I guess. And the reason I'm not like crazy excited is because last month was my first box that I've ever received. It's the first box that ever was like produced for Macy's, and I wasn't really blown away by it. It is a little bit more expensive than a Sephora Play and Ipsy, but it felt very like similar to me. It had very similar vibes to those two. So let's go ahead and get into this month's box and see if there are things in there that make me like extra happy and make me like really want to hold on to this box, because if not, this box might be up for elimination, and we'll have to vote to see on the channel if we continue to unbox this box together or not. So when you get your Macy's beauty box, it will come in a little box like this. Oh, I just stabbed the box. I really hope I didn't stab the bag. Nobody should trust me with sharp objects ever. And then this is what it's gonna look like inside of the box. There is no extra wrapping or little confettis or tissue paper or anything, but I think the contents inside the box will be wrapped up with some type of tissue, which is good. On top here, we have our little pamphlet, and then inside we have a $5 coupon, and this can be used on a beauty purchase from Macy's. I do not believe these can be stacked together, or you can't get them from different people. This is a one-time coupon thing only, and it does expire by the end of this month? Next month? I don't know, but it does expire soon. Our pamphlet here will tell us a little bit about the products and prices, so I'm going to set that aside so the surprise is not ruined. Let's go ahead and grab the bag itself. It feels kind of squishy. Squishy, that's what I was trying to say. It feels kind of squishy, but it's actually really cute, and it kind of makes me happy because it's about travel, and I love travel and going places. I've actually been to Rome, so that makes me super happy. It's very cute. I like it a lot. Alright, so it's just a little zippered bag, so let's go ahead and open it up. Inside, we'll have all of our products wrapped up in some little paper here, which is hot pink. Alright, so now all the products are laid out here in front of me, and I already see something I'm pretty interested in. This is from Burt's Bees, and I really enjoy the Burt's Bees brand. I like the products that they're made out of. I like their packaging. I think that old man looks pretty cool in his little hat with his beard. And it appears that this is a hand salve. I was kind of hoping it would be something from their makeup line, but I'm pretty sure their makeup line doesn't even come in this little packaging here, so I should have guessed differently. And I have used this before, so it smells just as I remember it. It feels just as I remember it, and it is nice to have something like this to throw into your purse or something, especially in the winter months, which are coming up, in case you get like crackly hands or, you know, dryness. It's nice to have that just around. Alright, so next up, let's go ahead and grab this little sample here. It looks like a perfume, and it is. This is Caio Vince Camuto, and I'm fairly certain I probably pronounced every single thing I just said wrong, and I'm very sorry about that, but it does come in a pretty little flowery cardboard outer packaging here. And then inside we have a decent sized little perfume sample, a little bit bigger than the ones we get in Sephora Play, which I like. It's a very light scent, not very overpowering at all. I'm smelling a little bit of like roses and flowers. I'm guessing that's why there's a flower on the outside. Maybe it's peony. Are these peonies? I really don't know. Anyway, it is a nice, light, fresh scent. It smells a little bit more summery to me, and we are approaching like fall and winter, so maybe they're trying to get through all of their summer samples, but it's nice. All right, next up here we have something from Ava, Experimental Beauty. No, not experimental, thankfully. Essential, no. Elemental Beauty from the Dead Sea. If I could read at a second grade level, it would be great. Anyway, this is the Time to Clear Purifying Mud Mask, and it just says clear on the side. This is what the little container looks like. It does feel like there's a decent amount in here, and I'm always down for a good mask. And you're only supposed to leave this on for 2 minutes and then rinse off, so it is a quitty quick. And you are only supposed to leave this on for 2 minutes and then rinse off, so it is a quitty. Why do I keep saying quitty instead of pretty quick? So it is a pretty quick little treatment here, so I'm interested to try that out. Alright, next up we have something from La Mercier, which is super fancy, and this is a foundation primer in the finish, I guess, Radiance. And this is what she looks like, standard little squeezy tube. It also seems to have a decent amount in it. It's not just full of air. When you squeeze it out, it does actually have like a tint to it. There is a color, but I'm sure that would dissipate as you rub it around. And this feels different than a lot of foundations that I currently have. It's not really silicone-y or slippy or slidey, but it's also not like super tacky. It almost feels more of like a lotion going onto the skin, but it almost does look like it's blurred some of my pores. I'm not sure if y'all are going to be able to see this at all, but this is the hand with the primer on it, and this is the hand without. You can see that there is a bit of like a shimmer or a gleam to this hand, and this hand's a little bit more dull and boring. Alright, cool, so I'll definitely have to be giving that a try. We still have 2 products left, and it looks like we are not going to be getting a single makeup item in this bag because the last of these 2 products do look like skincare products, so let's go ahead and look at this one. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief. I don't know why I read these descriptions so dramatically, like calm down, it's just moisturizer. Alright guys, so here is the little jar. It has a nice little pale green lid and like a very pale pink product inside. The product itself has like a very interesting kind of like jelly quality to it. Ooh, that does actually feel pretty nice. That little dot that I had on my finger did my entire forearm, and it feels very, very soft, and it absorbed super, super quick, which I really like in a facial moisturizer. I hate walking around with grease face all day, so this seems very interesting to me. I'm very excited to try this out. Alright guys, so the last product we have in here is, oh, it is actually kind of a makeup-y thing. I thought it was a little moisturizer just by like looking at it from a distance, but it is actually a loose setting powder from Dermablend. So let's go ahead and look at this. Very well sealed. Okay. Alright, I dumped out way too much on the back of my hand, but it is just a like translucent setting powder. It is very, very soft to the touch. It isn't grainy or like mealy at all, which I like. I would probably highly recommend not using as much as I did on one little surface area because I do see it like sticking into the fine lines of my skin, and also you probably should apply it with a brush and not your fingertips. But it does feel very nice. It feels very matte on the back of my hands, but also super smooth. And I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see there, but it really doesn't look like it provided much flashback with the flash on my camera phone, so that is very good for a setting powder. Alright guys, so that was everything. That was the lot.
We'll take the lot.
Really quickly, we're going to look at the little pamphlet here, and I already filmed this section, and they kind of got me. They tricked me just a little bit because I didn't pay close attention to the ounces of the products themselves. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys the prices of these products, but they aren't necessarily the prices for like this exact container here. So for instance, this purifying mud mask, the travel size for 0.9 ounces is $10. And at first I was like, oh, this could totally be 0.9 ounces, but it isn't. It is 0.68 fluid ounces. So this isn't actually a $10 sample. So it's a little bit tricky if you don't pay attention to the actual fluid ounces on here. So I'm not really sure if any of these are actually the real price that they are on the little listing inside this pamphlet. So just be aware of that. However, that being said, a lot of the products in here are pretty pricey, like no matter the size they are. So I do think we get definitely past that $15 threshold that we spent on the bag. All right, let's go ahead and continue. Next up, we have the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer, and for the travel size, 1 fluid ounce is $22. They have sent us a 0.5 fluid ounce little sample here, so that is actually $11, so still a good value. Then the Burt's Bees hand salve is $9 for this little guy right here. And then we have the Vince Kumaro Kayo, which, oh, it tells us the actual like notes in here instead of me just trying to be a perfume expert, and I'm definitely not. It's supposed to have floral and citrus notes with a rich drying down of glowing amber and vanilla. Yeah, definitely didn't get that. But for a like big old boy of it, 3.4 fluid ounces is $85. Then we have the Clinique Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief, and the travel size of it, 15 milliliters, is $12. This little guy contains 7 milliliters, so about half of it, so this little guy's worth about $6. And if you want like the big kahuna, 2.5 ounces of it is going to cost you $52. Then we have the Dermablend Loose Setting Powder, and there's 3 different shades apparently, and they are $27 each. And I don't know if that is the full size. I doubt it is. I really doubt that's the full size for $27, but I'm sure it's a decent amount, so you're still getting a decent value. Alright guys, so that is everything that we got in this month's Macy's Beauty Box, and I have to say I actually like it more than last month's Macy's Beauty Box, and that's not just because like things spilled out and all that kind of stuff in that box. I know that all of this is like pretty much skincare with the exception of this little translucent setting powder, but I'm actually decently excited about this skincare. Typically, it's not my favorite, but the items in here are interesting to me and some things I haven't tried before, so I'm pretty excited about it, and I think it was a decent value. So if you are a skincare lover, I'm going to go ahead and guess that you probably really enjoyed this month's box, but I would love to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about this box. What did you think of it? Have you subscribed? Are you not going to? Are you thinking about it? Are you on the fence? Let me know about all that down below in the comments. I love reading your all's comments and interacting with you guys. Plus, you really help me out with what to unbox and what to stay away from on my channel. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Monthly giveaways are going to be starting up again soon, so definitely keep an eye out for those. And I have a gigantic unboxing coming up here in a couple of days, so I hope you guys are excited for that. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so very much for watching. Did I already do this? But other than that, I just hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!